Hi guys and welcome back again to the Tech YouTube channel. It seems like Razer is more and more starting to get into for them unknown territory, and the latest example of that is this 5.1 surround sound audio system called Leviathan. As you can see from the picture on the front of the box, this is not your standard 5.1 surround setup with multiple satellites, but rather a soundbar which houses a couple of drivers in it, but more on that later on. On the front you can also see a short overview of features. While going around the box you can see a more detailed rundown of the specifications, supported and standardized sound technologies like Dolby Digital Pro Logic, AAC codec support, NFC and Bluetooth as connection options, and few more pictures of the product and graphical teardown representation of the soundbar's inner components. Opening up the box, first we came across onto this usual welcome letter of the Razer CEO. Here we have a dedicated box with some user manuals and two different pairs of feet for the soundbar. The soundbar is covered with this cardboard piece on which we have this quick start guide, and it is additionally put in this nice cloth-like bag. Here we have the subwoofer itself, and in this bottom box compartment we found the bag with 3.5mm and optical cable for connecting up the device to the source. The design of the soundbar is rather subtle and simple if you take into consider that this product is coming from a brand like Razer. On the front we have a nice big mesh with Razer's logo in the middle, and beneath it, if you look at the right angle, you can see the drivers, 4 of them to be exact, 2 tweeters and 2 full range drivers, outputting power being a total of 30 watts RMS. On the top part of the soundbar you can see a big power on button, and just behind it a row of other button controls like volume up and down, mute, changing the input source, Bluetooth and Dolby activation, and so on. Also on there, but in the right corner of the soundbar, you will find a dedicated spot for the NFC connection point. Going to the back end of the soundbar, you can see 2 wall mounts situated on both ends of it, and in the middle you will find 2 connection points for input source, 3.5mm aux in and optical in, connector for the subwoofer, service light indicator, and a power jack onto which you can connect this 18-volt power adapter. Taking a closer look at the subwoofer, this also elegantly looking and important piece of the Leviathan puzzle hides the 30-watt driver on the bottom and a fixed cable which goes directly into the soundbar. It stands on its own on account of 4 rubber feet, and on the top you'll find a Razer logo just like the one on the soundbar. Although the soundbar concept is not that common in the PC community, we must admit it kinda makes sense in a way from aesthetic and sound point of view, especially if you're limited with space. The Leviathan actually packs quite a punch, and we were pleasantly surprised by that. Although it leans more on the bassy side and it's not that precise in high and mid-range frequencies, it's still more than decent enough to cover needs of most of the PC users when it comes to their sound preferences. The 5.1 surround sound feature of the Leviathan in games and movies is kinda fascinating considering it's coming from a soundbar. It feels like the sound is hugging your ears from the sides, although you subconsciously know it shouldn't since you only have one sound source in front of you. Thank you once again guys for checking out our unboxing and review of the Razer's Leviathan surround audio system. Feel free to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course if you would like to see more content like this you can subscribe to our Tech YouTube channel, or you can check out our other videos from before.